everyone, welcome to my channel. Today my hair is poofy because I washed it last night, so this is what it happens the next day. But before we get into today's tutorial, which will be about boiled eggs, a quicker and better way to get your boiled eggs and they come out perfect every single time. But before we get into that tutorial, I wanted to tell you guys what happened to me today. If you see my previous video where I talk about my family member who took a stranger's side over me because he was bullying me and putting me down, stuff like that, the video is still up. I read what she said to me and you can see how I felt, because apparently she didn't. Because today I wrote a post yesterday because I'm still pissed about it. I still feel betrayed because she took a stranger's side over mine, which I'm family, and family is supposed to have families back. At least that's my definition of family. After that post, I was pissed, and I wanted her to know how I felt because apparently she didn't know or doesn't fucking care. She deleted me off Facebook. I'm okay with that because I did something that she probably doesn't know about because she doesn't have the app I talk about. If you have Facebook, there's an app that you need to get. It's called Deleted ? It lets you know if you made a new friend, if somebody's missing, or if somebody deleted you. That's how I found out. So, because I wanted her to know how betrayed I felt, because apparently she didn't know or doesn't care. So, she's probably going to unsubscribe to my channel, but I don't care. This is my vlog. I'm going to have my opinions out there for everybody to know about. She deleted me. So, this is what I did. She deleted me, so I deleted her husband and I deleted her kids off my Facebook. She wants to be like that. I can be like that too. I deleted her most of the family off because I don't want them to still see my stuff unless one of my other cousins shares it. But that's up to them. I don't have no beef with them. Because I'm not going to be invited to anything she does, but I don't think she gets how betrayed I still feel because of that. Because she chose to take an abuser's side instead of mine. And she should understand what it feels like to be abused like that because she was married to a guy that abused her and her kids. So I would think out of anybody she would understand what that's like. Because what this guy did, I caught him cheating. I caught him being with somebody while he was trying to be with me, and I told him I'm not going to have any of it. Goodbye. So what he started to do, he started to comment on all my pictures I've ever taken on Facebook and calling me ugly and fat and all this, every name in the book that you could think of on my Facebook page. He commented on my photos, telling how big and ugly I look to him, apparently. My family didn't say shit. None of my family stood up for me like I thought they should. Because if I saw somebody saying all that to one of my family members, I would say something. I wasn't just going to stand by and let it happen. I would say something. That's just what I would do. I'm not going to let somebody bully my family member like that, ever. But she let it happen. All my family members let it happen, actually. But she was the one that made a Facebook post. Not a Facebook post. Made a comment to when I was fighting with this guy because I wanted him to leave me alone. That's all I wanted from him. But he didn't want to do it. He kept badgering me and badgering me to give him a second chance, which I wasn't going to do. You bully me. You hate on me. I want nothing to do with you. That's just it. She said that I'm being like my father. I'm going to isolate myself. She's tired of it. I hear this all the time. Bullshit like that. I'm sorry. You want me to trust you after you call me out like that? You wonder why I haven't talked to you in a few months? No. Why should I trust somebody that's going to take a stranger's side over mine? That's not how family works. That's not how my family works. I also had a guy who commented on one of my posts saying, fuck you, and my brother stood up and told him where he could stick it. That's what family does. Family does not turn their back on a family member. But that's her choice. I'm okay with it. because I'm still going to be me. I'm going to still do what I'm doing because I'm not getting abused anymore. I stand up to people like that. I'm not going to do it. So that's it for my little rant, kinda, and should probably unsubscribe, but I always put my opinions out there. If somebody likes it or not, that's what I do. I speak my opinion. I tell you what I'm thinking. Sometimes it's not always the right time, but that's who I am. I'm not going to change who I am for that. So we're going to get into today's tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make boiled eggs with no pot, no water. It doesn't have to be in the pot of water for a certain amount of time, like some people tell you to do, to get the perfect boiled egg. I'm going to show you something that's better. They're perfect every time, and it takes less time than boiled them. So let's get into that tutorial right now. Okay, we're in my kitchen. So this is what you got. This is all you're gonna need for some boiled eggs. Get a muffin tin, whichever muffin tin you have. I just have this one because I make Coach's treats in this one. That's the muffin tin you're gonna need for your eggs. So now you want to do is you want to set your oven to 350 and let that warm up while you're putting the eggs in your muffin tin. So I'm just gonna go in here and get the eggs. When it comes to the egg, it's mostly trial and error on which brand you get. We were just using just regular store brand eggs, but we got the store brand this time, but they're natural. Because we had like 4 that were natural last time I did this, and they didn't come up with any cracks or any burns like that. It won't burn the inside of the egg, it just does it on the shell. So now what you want to do is you want to put an egg in each one of these. Like I said, I don't know if you've seen this one before, but I found it and have been using it ever since, and they come out perfect every time. So when I first heard about this, I'm like, ooh, that's too good to be true, but I did like a test on like maybe 1 or 2 eggs on this, and they came out perfectly. So they had brown spots on the shells and stuff, but that's totally normal. I'm just going to put enough eggs that my mom's going to need. Let's see how many eggs she needs this week. She needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She needs 11. So I'm going to make 12 so I can show you what it looks on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just need 1 more because I got to make macaroni and cheese tomorrow night and I need those eggs for that. So I'm just going to get 1 more egg out. Like I said, you can make a whole lot at one time, or you can just make just enough to get you through the week. Totally up to you. So there's 12. 1 dozen. So I'll put these eggs back, and I'm going to wait for the oven to heat up. It's like at 100 right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple things in the kitchen, and we'll come back when the oven's ready. Okay, the oven is at 350, so what you're going to do is you're going to put these eggs carefully in the oven, like that, and not try to burn your face off. And then you're going to set the timer for 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, it's okay. So while that's cooking, you're going to get a bowl, any size bowl, make it big enough to fit all your eggs in it. So then what you're going to do is you're going to pour in some water. Let the water run in it. And when it gets to the height that you want it, you're going to turn it off. Pretty simple. And then once that's done, I'm going to show you what you do next. And I'm hungry right now. What was I going to say? I don't understand why. Who's just I don't get up to like 3 or 4 in the afternoon? I don't know. Okay, we almost got to the height I need it. Make sure you have a big enough bowl to fit all your eggs in, and make sure it's up to the height that's going to cover all your eggs. It's kind of like an eyeball guess here. Okay. So then, you have 2 options. You can either put ice in it, or what I do is ice bags. I have like little ice packs my mom takes to work with her. So I'm just going to put just enough in there while the eggs are cooking. Put them in like that. And just let them be in there until the eggs are done. So we gotta wait 28 minutes and I'll be back to show you another trick I learned and what they look like. Okay guys, so when the eggs come out of the oven, you're gonna put them in the ice water that you created while they were in the oven. And what you do next, you just let them sit in there until they are cool. It may take 5-10 minutes depending how many eggs you have in the space. So I found a neat trick that you can do with an egg and a jar filled with half water. Just put the egg in, and then you put the cap back on. It can be a jar or a plastic container, whichever you have at the time. Just shake it up for a few seconds, 2 minutes, till you feel it's good enough for you. This actually helps get rid of the egg shell without actually hurting the egg, which is a good thing you want to do. And so the egg shell came off here. I'm going to try to get it without spilling it on myself. I might have to go to the sink for a sec though. Wait. I got a bowl here. Possibly got a bowl here. There we go. Okay. I got my bowl. And I'm just going to pour it a little bit in it to get the egg out. Okay. Just gonna let the bowl down, get the egg out, like so, like that, and then you can see some of the eggshell came off. And then you just peel it. And it's coming off like so easy right now. Like look at that, it's coming off. Little effort at all. And so then this is your egg. You might have some brown spots, but it's fine. And then I'm going to open the inside like that. And that's what it's going to look like from the inside. So I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you found it interesting and possibly something you can do with your boiled eggs. And I'll see you back in my office. Okay guys, we're back in my office. As you can see, that's how easy that tutorial is. It's not really that hard. It takes you maybe 30-45 minutes to do so, with putting the eggs in the oven after. It's easy. It comes out perfect every time. I've had no issues with it, so try it out for yourself and see if it works for you. There's just one more thing I wanted to talk about my cousin who unfriended me. I just wanted her to know, if she's watching this video, that I want her to understand where I'm coming from. That guy was an abuser. He was verbally abusing me, so I don't let abusers back in my life. I just want her to understand that was my point. I didn't like it that she took his fucking side and not mine. Because that's what family does. You're supposed to take your family side, not complete strangers. But she'll do what she wants, and I'll have to be okay with it. So that's all I want to say about that. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. All my emails, all my social media, and my blog links will be in the description below. Thank you.